Now to Chief Meteorologist Dan who has more on conditions. Dan.
Hello, Alicia. This is a look from the Carmel Country Club Highlands, I believe. Webcam from PG&E back toward Mount Toro today. Looking at mostly clear skies here on the Central Coast. Those skies will stay clear tonight. Your sunset at around 7:21 p.m. Temperatures still in the low 60s. We will slowly drift into the low 50s by midnight tonight under those clear skies. The winds also slowly dying down. The cold front, which moved through last night, already down to Baja. It's low in the Four Corners, and northerly winds continuing to fill in behind it. These winds are generally offshore and quite dry. That's why we've been seeing this warmer, drier, sunnier day here across the Central Coast, but we've also had the wind, obviously. As we look at futurecast through the overnight hours, those winds slowly dying down a little bit, and maybe not so much out over the water, but at least over land, we will see the winds decouple from the valleys, which means we won't be seeing quite as much wind. In fact, I actually think we'll be fairly calm in the valleys overnight for the most part. If you live up on the ridge tops, the winds will probably still be cooking for most of the overnight, then slowly taper off toward dawn. Throughout the day tomorrow, a few high clouds pass through lunchtime, and as we head into the late evening hours, we'll see those winds shift back onshore, and those northwesterly winds will actually start to push some moisture into the region. And with that, you can see the clouds filling in on the south and east sides of the bay, and eventually it's possible we may squeeze a few sprinkles out of those clouds in places like Jamesburg or Carmel Valley or Carmel Highlands late tomorrow night into Thursday morning. So the winds shifting again will bring cooler onshore flow as we head into Thursday. But tomorrow's temperatures will be fairly similar to today for many locations. We're going to be a couple of degrees cooler out there in some spots, but Santa Cruz still coming in close to 70 degrees tomorrow at 69. Also 69 in Capitola with 60s up and down the San Lorenzo Valley and Scotts Valley tomorrow. Watsonville, you're going to see a high in the mid-60s, same in Salinas. Back to 70, though, in Gilroy and Hollister. Low 60s on the eastern shore of the bay. Over to Monterey and the peninsula and thereabouts. We'll see highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. A northwesterly breeze will continue through most of the day in Pacific Grove. That's why you're in the 50s. You've got that nice cold ocean sitting right next to you and the wind coming directly from it throughout the day. So don't expect it to be too much warmer than that water, but maybe a couple of degrees with the full sunshine coming in. And then farther south, high temperatures approaching 70 in the Salinas Valley, with our warm spots being Greenfield, King City, and Bradley tomorrow. Over the next 7 days, temperatures will cool a bit on Thursday, and those onshore winds may get a little windy at times and then switch more to an offshore flow on Thursday afternoon before dying down. As we head into the weekend, high pressure builds in, and that is going to bring a warm dome of air over the region. We will see less wind, maybe a few high clouds, but the weather systems just really won't be impacting us. So I do expect warm, dry, and fairly tranquil conditions through the weekend and into early next week. It looks like it's going to be beautiful. Nice day to take a drive and see our countryside out there. Some wildflowers may be starting to bloom. You might want to check it out. Inland areas cooling off on Thursday behind our next cold front, which comes Thursday morning, but temperatures warm back up as that high pressure rolls in, and we'll spend the rest of the weekend and into next week in the 70s.